Stream elements. Said. Baby Jody 7413 is now live. Streaming Arc Raiders, the untold truths of who shot Tupac live reaction hashtag Tupac hashtag Biggie hashtag short. Wisebot. Said. Check mark live online under the category Arc Raiders, the uptime begins. But CBit. Said. But CA1LFG 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 but CA1LFG. But CBit. Said. But CA1GGS 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 but CA1GGS. Jody. Said. LOL sup bro. But CBit. Said. Just finished streaming. But CBit. Said. About to go to bed. Jody. Said. Okay bet bro. Jody. Said. About start chat. Said. Man I really dnt know why Ian get Yanodi. At Jacob47Q6N. Said. You kinda look like Michael Jordan, no disrespect. Jody. Said. LOL really. At Jacob47Q6N. said. Little bit. At Nikki Davenport B4P. Said. YB.
Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
Yeah, I'm back, nigga. What's happening? Shout out to you, bro.
Another one.
At Nikki Davenport B4P.
Who do I?
Said. Who do you like better, YB or Kodak, Black or Lil Durk?
Shit,
At Jacob47Q6N.
YB.
Said.
I say Kodak.
Everyone liked the stream.
Please do. So y'all night, how y'all feel tonight? Damn, I gotta find this shit. I ain't found this shit. The fuck? No, we had to get back doing our live commentary. I've been gaming too much on shit. I need to get back and talk to my people, man. See what's going on. I gotta find this shit, huh? Y'all go to my boy. Y'all make sure y'all check out Hip Hop University. That's where I be getting my documentaries from. I cannot spell.
But see,
Realized that he had been shot more than once.
I just cut everybody else shit off.
Well, tell me what happened at the recording studios in Times Square.
I got shot 5 times. I walked in.
But see,
some dudes walked in and shot me up.
Andy, turn URS all the way.
And if I can help it, I don't plan on taking no more.
Do you know who shot
But
you?
see, said.
No.
Fkem.
Is that a no or is that a maybe?
Wisebot.
No.
Said.
As far as foes, enemies, and all
White
that,
medium
I really
star
don't
new
care.
category.
My only fear death is
Just
coming back
chatting.
reincarnated.
At
So
Nikki
does that mean
Davenport
that you
B4P.
also have no idea
Said.
why they shot you?
I like to
have
play
no idea
video
why they shot
games.
And I
At
it's not like I'm untouchable. I can be
Jacob47Q6N.
killed as soon as I get out of here.
Said.
Do you think that they shot
Face
you
with
just to get your
tongue.
jewelry?
But
I don't
see,
know.
said.
It's like
I stream 8
But I'm a
HRSTDY.
soldier. I
Only
always
3
survive.
people
I
came.
constantly come back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
get
Only
the
thing
hell
that can
out
kill
to you,
me
this
is
shit.
death.
Gonna be
It's
listening,
the only thing
man.
that'll ever stop me is death. And even then, my music will
On the
live forever.
YouTube, man.
On November 29,
I use
1994,
social media,
a Manhattan
really.
jury had convened to deliberate charges of sodomy,
But see,
abuse,
man.
and weapons possession against
Said.
Tupac and his
Shut
road
up.
manager at the time,
At
Charles Fuller. They stood accused
Jacob47Q6N.
of molesting a 19-year-old woman in Tupac's
Face with tongue, face with
$750 a
tongue,
night,
face with tongue,
38th
face with
floor
tongue,
Parker
face with
Meridian
tongue,
Hotel
face with
Suite on
tongue,
November
face with
18,
tongue, face with tongue,
1993.
face with tongue,
After
face
the
with
first
tongue,
day of
face with tongue,
deliberations
face
at
with
an
tongue, face
interview
with
outside
tongue,
the
face with
courthouse in
tongue,
New York,
face with tongue, face
Tupac
with
left
tongue,
for a
face with
publicity
tongue,
stop
face
in
with
Harlem,
tongue, face with
then
tongue,
went
face
on
with
to
tongue,
Times
face
Square's
with
Quad
tongue,
Recording
face with
Studios
tongue,
at
face with tongue, face with
723
tongue,
7th
face
Avenue
with
to
tongue,
record a
face with
track
tongue,
with a
face
rapper
with
signed
tongue,
to
face
Uptown
with tongue,
Records
face
called Lil
with tongue,
Sean.
face with tongue, face
Tupac
with tongue,
knew it
face
might
with
be a
tongue, face with 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 tongue.
God damn. That's a lot of face with tongue. Damn, I hit 30 that motherfucker out to it. Shout out to the 8 people and I appreciate y'all. No, we're back on the documentary. Y'all already know how we rock when we on our documentaries and shit. I've been gaming too much. I'm gonna come back to y'all. We're gonna start doing that documentary. Tomorrow is MWA. Tomorrow we doing Tupac, who shot Tupac. You know, things of that nature.
His last recording
some
session
people
for
say I
some
talk too
time,
much and shit,
as he was
so.
facing a
But I
maximum
gotta talk
25-year
'cause they gonna be like,
sentence,
it's copyrighted,
which would have
you know,
most
you
likely
let
put
the
an end
video
to his
play.
music and acting career. He had already lost a movie role
YouTube
and a
be
guest
tripping
spot
on
on a
that shit.
TV series, and his legal bills were piling up. Tupac needed cash urgently. During his trial, he would spend his evenings going from one recording studio to another. He was trying to rap his way out of financial ruin. He would go to court
started off
early in
y'all
the
just
morning
came
and
in,
hit the
so
studio in the
we started
evening,
over.
trying to record as much
Well, tell me what happened at the recording studios in Times Square.
I got shot 5 times. I walked in.
Who y'all team bigger team Tupac? Who y'all is? I need to let y'all know we thug life, man.
And if I can help it, I don't plan on taking no more.
Do you know who shot you? No. Is that a no or is that a maybe?
No, I don't know who
No.
shot me.
As far as foes and enemies and all that, I really don't care. My only fear is death is coming back
You say
reincarnated.
Pop?
So does that mean that you also have
My
no
boy.
idea
See,
why
that's why we
they
locked
shot
in,
you?
twin.
No, I have no idea why they shot me.
And it's not like I'm untouchable. I
I gotta
can be killed
I
as
gotta
soon
learn
as
how
I
to
get
turn
out
the
of
damn
here.
emojis out, bro.
Do you think that they shot you just to get your jewelry?
I don't know. It's like anybody's guess. I don't know.
But I'm a soldier. I always survive. I constantly come back. You know what I mean?
Talk
Only
to
thing
him,
that can
twin.
kill me is death. That's the only thing that'll ever stop me is death.
Yeah.
And even then, my music will live forever.
On November
I don't know, we can go walk past it. 2026, I still bump that motherfucker. What about y'all, Jack? Y'all still bump Pop? 2026. Y'all still rocking Pop?
29th, 1994, a Manhattan jury had convened to
need a
deliberate
new album,
charges
man.
of sodomy,
You know what I'm
abuse,
saying?
and
These
weapons
niggas
possession
need a new
against
album,
Tupac
man.
and his road manager at the time, Charles Fuller. They stood accused of molesting a 19-year-old woman in Tupac's $750 a night, 38th floor Parker Meridian Hotel Suite on November 18th, 1993. After the first day of deliberations and an interview outside the courthouse in New York, Tupac left for a publicity stop in Harlem, then went on to Times Square's Quad recording studios at 723 7th Avenue to record a track with a rapper signed to Uptown Records called Lil Sean. Tupac knew it might be his last recording session for some time, as he was facing a maximum 25-year sentence, which would have most likely put an end to his music and acting career. He had already lost a movie role and a guest spot on a TV series, and his legal bills were piling up. Tupac needed cash urgently. During his trial, he would spend his evenings going from one recording studio to another. He was trying to rap his way out of financial ruin. He would go to court early in the morning and hit the studio in the evening, trying to record as much music as possible. On the night of November 30th, 1994, Tupac was ambushed and shot inside the lobby of a recording studio. His team of criminal attorneys had been in New York with him, awaiting a verdict on assault charges against him. His attorneys said the shooting, quote-unquote, looked and smelled like a setup. Later, Tupac publicly blamed the Notorious B.I.G., who was upstairs in a recording session at the time, in helping to set up the attack. But let's go back and...
Before we do that, y'all think Biggie set him up? Or did he? Y'all let me know. Biggie or did he? I need to know. Let me know in the chat.
little and break this down step by step. Early in the evening, Tupac had been invited by a New York DJ named Ron G to record with him. It was the Notorious B.I.G. who introduced the two to each other. Ron G said, "Pac, I want you to come to my house and lay this rap down for my tapes." Pac agreed to do it for free as a favor for the young DJ, whom he wanted to help out, but at the same time it was Biggie's man. So it didn't really feel right for Pac to charge his friends. Him and Big were very close back then. Pac always wanted him in his group Thug Life, and they were both doing each other favors all the time. Pac especially. All the things he did for Biggie and his friends were for free. He usually charged other people a fee to record for their tapes and albums. Ron G and his manager had called and asked him numerous times for a Hot 16. For 2 whole weeks he kept calling him. Tried to arrange a studio session with Pac so that he can lay down a 16-bar verse for his mixtape. But Pac was busy, with all the cases, his music, and of course with shooting the movie Bullets, which came out 2 years later.
Oh, I ain't seen that movie, Chad.
So
Bullets.
he didn't answer until the day he actually...
Is that movie Bullets good? I never seen it. I only seen like Poetic Justice, Tupac, and Above the Rim. Y'all let me know what that movie, but I gotta go find that motherfucker. Is it? They got it on Tubi? No, we like to watch cheap shit. You know
He got there, which was November 29th, 1994. Pac finally picked up the phone and said, "Yo, I'ma come through." Ron G gave him his address and Tupac drove to his house with his manager Freddie Moore, his common-law brother-in-law Zayd Turner, and rapper Randy Walker, aka Big Stretch from the Live Squad, who was one of Tupac's closest friends at that point. Down with him since day one, even before the movie Juice was filmed, and before Tupac recorded his debut album Tupacalypse Now. Ron G made the beats on the spot. Stretch and Pac were quickly writing their verses, but Pac was constantly getting paged by somebody. So he seemed a little troubled, according to the DJ. And even in the verse that he wrote down, he seemed a little worried and anxious. It almost sounded prophetic, because in the opening lines of the verse, he predicted that there are people out there that are trying to kill him. And
I know it fucked up. That motherfucker, that goddamn beat with that motherfucker, how you said that shit. Damn,
just a few hours later, he gets shot 5 times. Pac always sounded like he's predicting the future. He then said, they sending armies out to bomb me. The people who were about to shoot and rob him were dressed in army fatigues. He even dissed a New York gangster named Haitian Jack on here. A man who played a significant role in Tupac's Ayanna Jackson assault case and also in the Quad Studio shooting, which was about to happen. Tupac met Haitian Jack in 1993 at Scores, New York, 536 West 28th Street, where they watched the Riddick Bowe vs. Evander Holyfield's Repeat or Revenge heavyweight title rematch on November 6, 1993. Pac came and hung out with him in the VIP room of Scores. Jack got him a bottle of Remy Martin, Cuban cigars, and Pac fell in love with that lifestyle. Jack told him that he should reach out to him every time he's in New York, and Pac said he'll do that. The two became close friends after that.
Damn,
the boxer Mike Tyson was telling Pac that he was out of his league hanging with him.
I paid some money to see Pac perform live, bro. Shit, fuck, they all got down. I'm front row seat, main groupie.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
Haitian Jack, but Pac wouldn't listen. He used to dress in baggies and sneakers. Haitian Jack and Ricky Lee took him shopping and quote-unquote made him more mature by introducing him to gangsters in Brooklyn. He told Jack that he's glad that he met him, because it helped with the movie character he was working on. Pac was in New York for much of '93 filming the cult classic Above the Rim. He played a character named Birdie, a New York gangster much like Haitian Jack, who wooed people through his flash and charisma while ruling through paralyzing fear. He got a swagger from Jack, the way he handles himself and how everybody is always around him, that people gravitate to a gangster. Their honeymoon phase abruptly ended on November 18, 1993. That night, shortly before Thanksgiving, would lead to the single most consequential accusation in rap history, because of the dominoes that would fall later. Jack and Pac had a falling out due to the assault case. Tupac, his manager Charles Fuller, Haitian Jack, and Rick Alinzi, aka Trevor, all got accused of assaulting the 19-year-old Ayanna Jackson in Tupac's 38th floor room at the Parker Meridian Hotel. Haitian Jack was hereby the one who orchestrated it. He was Pac's co-defendant, but their cases were separated and they had different trials, which made Pac believe that Jack snitched on him and sold him out.
He did.
The notorious B.I.G. was there too that night, left his guns there and left as soon as Ayanna Jackson came in.
That's why I got a problem with Biggie right there. That's why I got the main problem with Biggie right now. You let Tupac take the fall for the weapon you left. That's my main issue with Biggie.
Seems kinda odd at first, but he himself tried to stay away from Haitian Jack, cause he was a serious street cat that basically poisoned everything he touched. But from the outside it seemed like Biggie was always involved when Pac got into trouble, cause Pac was charged with weapons possession that same night, even though those were Biggie's, Jack's and Trevor's guns. 4 guns with their serial numbers scratched out were found in Tupac's hotel room. He spent much of '94 proclaiming his innocence. The fact that he left exactly when Ayanna Jackson came in, and that he was also in the same building when Pac got shot, gave Pac enough reason to think that Biggie might have known something about these incidences, cause he thought everything was a setup. Pac and Ayanna Jackson were in the bedroom alone when other men entered and proceeded to assault her. Pac had already...
I did not know she was fucking 19 years old. So this, I don't know, bro. She was 19. They said she was 19 years old, bro. I thought she was a grown ass.
Brady left the room after feeling weirded out by the group setting. He talked with his publicist in a different room, felt groggy and went to sleep. He awoke to Ayanna Jackson yelling at him for more or less allowing them to assault her. Pac, his road manager Charles Fuller, Haitian Jack and Trevor were accused of committing that crime. But Haitian Jack and the others got away and Pac became the main target. According to Pac's brother-in-law Zayd, Tupac told Haitian Jack to his face how he felt about him getting a separate trial for the same crime. He allegedly said it in front of Zayd, Stretch, Jack's face. But Zayd apparently knew that Jack was mad, that he wasn't sure. In 1994, Tupac had dumped Haitian Jack as a friend.